Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate that. Sorry I'm late, guys. I had to run over here, dodge traffic, play Frogger from the Mirage to get here, and now I'm a fat bald guy that's sweating to death, so give me a break here today. But it's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. This is, my name's Aaron Bauer. I'm with VoiceComm. We are a mobile accessory distributor based out of Pensacola, New Jersey, which is right across the river from Philadelphia. I want to start out real quick. How many of you in here, were any of you here last year at this presentation? Not this presentation, but you were at CTIA? Okay. What kind of stores do we have? We all have repair centers here? Good. Perfect. What we do at VoiceComm is we are first of all, we're one of the largest accessory distributors in the US, but we are also the only distributor, as of right now, I'm sure we'll have copycats here soon, but we have a full dedicated team dedicated directly to repair channel stores. And so with that, we've built a program that is specific for you guys, specific for a repair store. And that's important for a couple of reasons. You guys know very well that in a repair store, you repair devices that the customer already owns. So they're not coming in shopping for a new phone necessarily, but they're coming in because they have a problem. And that makes the retail experience much different from a retailer like any big box store or any of the carrier stores out there even. Carrier stores and retail stores, if you've been in a Best Buy lately or an AT&T, Verizon store, they have big brand blocks of walls in their stores. They have a big OtterBox wall, they have a big Skull Candy wall. And repair is very different because, again, your customer already has a device. They're not shopping for a new one. So when it comes to developing a retail experience that will suit your customers, that's where we put together this program. It'll hopefully help you out, and it will create an experience that'll give you profits beyond repair. So what is the beyond repair experience? Well, there's 4 different pieces. Repair, the green circle up top, that's you guys. I don't know anything about repair. I don't know anything about parts. I couldn't take my own phone apart if you asked me to unless I threw it on the ground. Then it would probably do it itself. Protect, in the purple circle there. Protect can mean a lot of different things. When we talk about mobile accessories, the first thing that comes to mind is probably what? Cases, right? Protect at VoiceComm means many different things. It means, yes, cases, that's a physical product that we offer. We also want to protect the customer experience at your store. We want to protect the value that your store adds to that customer. In other words, they're coming to you for a reason, and we want to protect that image. The second thing is we also protect profits, right? You guys aren't going to be in business long if profits start going away. So we want to make sure that we're protecting that bottom line and giving you the profits and the margins that you need. Third there is enhance. We want to enhance the experience. One of the things that I've seen in the repair channel over the last 4 years as it's been developing and more stores are becoming abundant. Not quite like Starbucks, but they're getting out there. There's a lot of stores now. Enhancing a mobile experience for those customers is a really big deal. We are seeing in a retail space today where stores are becoming more categorically individualized. In other words, you're seeing things like Walmart is becoming a place where you can go for your household goods, soft and hard. You're seeing Best Buy become an electronics store, which they've always been, but they're really focusing on appliances and TVs and some of the larger electronics. Mobile is being directed directly towards a mobile lifestyle. We have a lot of innovations in this space that we're seeing, and one of those is that a mobile shopper wants to go to a place where they can find experts. They either go to their carrier store or they go to a store like yours, and that's really the destination point for anybody that wants to enhance their mobile lifestyle. So we create a program that will help you enhance their experience at your store. And then the last one there is service, and I'll talk to you a little bit about our service and we'll talk to you a little bit about our service end of things here towards the end of the presentation. How many of you guys see slides like this and you're like, right, $121 billion industry, what does that mean to me? It doesn't mean much to me either, but my boss said I had to show what the industry could be by 2025, so that's what we see there. But there is an important piece to this, and that's that this industry is growing and it's going to continue to evolve. Are you prepared to profit as much as you can? I hope so. I hope that's how you built your businesses. And if not, from an accessory standpoint, we can help you. So we're here to create value. What that means is really dedicating a personalized focus towards your customer. Customer service, customer service, customer service. We hear about that a lot. And what that means, how do we create a good customer service experience? How do we get those 5-star Google reviews? How do we get people talking about us on Facebook? Service is also, like I just said, a very personal experience. How do we qualify a customer for an accessory? Well, it's good qualifying questions. Something as easy as what happened? What were you doing? What do you like to do on the weekends? I mean, you've got a captive audience. They're in your store for 15 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how long they had a case that wasn't good enough. They didn't have glass on their phone. There's 2 right there that you can automatically get, or you should be asking for every time. So again, 3 accessories to attach to on a repair is not that far-fetched, just in pure transparency. We will help build an ecosystem of products. So of all those brands that you saw on the screen, attaching 3 of these, we talked about cases, glass, and power, but there's other things out there. Any of you guys heard of these, what are they called, Pokemans or something? I'm just kidding, I know what it is. Pokemon Go, right? I don't know how that app's doing anymore, the game's doing anymore, but we have seen a dramatic increase in portable power, like almost doubling by 200% increase in sales in the last 2 months in portable power. From battery backups to cases with power, power is a big, big issue. And even with the brand new iPhone 7 announced today, there's still not much more battery power packed into that device. So power is always going to be an issue. And power is one of the top selling categories in this space. Another thing, Bluetooth speakers, Bluetooth headsets. Those are becoming more and more prevalent, and there's a wide array of options out there now. There are a few companies that do Bluetooth really well. They have good sound quality, and there are other ones that are affordable, I'll put it that way. But there's a lot of different categories that we can attach accessories to. What's our strategy? There is a strategy to all this, to being successful. And here's the basic premise of strategy. Establishing a good, better, and best options is essential to having the selection and price point for a wide range of customers. Now, I will tell you, again, in transparency, that I don't think it's necessarily good to have a good, better, best option for all devices out there. I think you take your top 2 or 3 repaired devices in your store, and those are the ones you offer a good, better, best on. For all the other ones, for a lot of the Samsung devices, LG devices, Motorola, it's good to have a single option out there, maybe 2 if it's a hot device in your area. But overall, creating a price point where customers can come in and feel comfortable with their $150 repair, and oh yeah, I probably should get a case so this doesn't happen when I walk out the door. I don't really want to buy another $90 LifeProof case, so you should probably offer them something that's in that $30 range. But strategy is a huge point, and I'm going to tell you a secret that you guys probably already know, but I like it. I talked about when I first opened this session that repair is different, and we built a team and a program around repair that is different than average retail. The way that we recommend merchandising and organizing your accessories in your stores is by device. Again, the Best Buys of the world, the retail stores of the world, they will have big brand blocks everywhere. And in repair, we're much different. So we want to organize by device and then by brand block. So you can still have a huge wall of iPhone 6, but within that you can have your OtterBox, your LifeProof, your UAG, your Incipios. You can have those organized there. So customers can recognize those brand names. But again, they're not shopping for a phone. So make sure that they see all the options for the device that they own in one spot. It's key. The other important thing about that strategy, as simple as it sounds, is that it enables the customer to self-shop, okay? You may not have a full-time front desk person or a retail sales associate. So if you're gonna maximize that time that people have in your store, make it easy for them to shop and find what they're looking for. Very key in this space. Just a little shout out to VoiceComm themselves. So we started this program just over 2 years ago. And in the last 2 years, we've really blown it out of the park with repair stores. And it's because of this program and the support and the team we have behind it. We are the leading accessory provider for repair stores in the US when it comes to accessories. 7,000 doors is our total customer base, but in the repair channel alone, we service over 600 different individual companies with a total of about 1,800 different doors that we're able to take data from and provide solutions for. And that's really important when we talk about planograms, best-selling accessories, high-velocity items. I don't want you guys to have an accessory wall that looks like Best Buy. You're not that big, and you're probably not going to sell 400 cases a month. But if we can pare that down to high-velocity accessories that sell really fast, ones that are selling once a week, then you become much more profitable, and we don't have to worry about returns 90 days later or anything like that. So making sure you have the right accessory selection really makes a difference. Consumers shop with their eyes first and wallets second. This has been studied and proven time and time again. Again, it's important to point out that when you go to those large retailers, that's what you see. You see huge displays everywhere. It's because that really draws your eye. It's a way for them to advertise. It's a way for that customer to self-shop. VoiceComm, again, being that we have the partnerships that we do, we have access to merchandising for almost every single one of those brands. So if you have a store that is looking a little vanilla, or you just need some help merchandising, calling out a brand-specific product, give us a call. We have the merchandising. It's all listed on our website as well. So if you get a chance to get on there and look at what's available per brand, you can check that out. And then experts. Experts is a powerful word, and I won't claim that I am, the supreme expert on repair. I can still learn a lot from each and every one of you guys, and that's what I love about working with you guys. But knowledge is power. Device repair, again, top of the circle, that's you guys. Training, I can help you with that. We have, again, 40 vendors that are willing to come out and visit your store. They're willing to train your team, do a conference call. I can provide that same information. Seating is another important piece. Do you want to see a sample of something? Do you have a store employee that is really bugging you about bringing in a certain brand, but you don't want to commit to it? Let me know. We can get that. We can get you any product that you want from a seating standpoint. And then finally, the right accessory mix. And this is probably where VoiceComm stands out from the rest. Again, with having 1,800 stores to collect data on and see what the top selling SKUs are across 1,800 different stores in the US, that gives us a really good idea of what the best selling case is for your store, or best selling power, or best selling Bluetooth. Why train? Well, that's pretty simple. Could you guys repair this new iPhone 7 without some training manual? Oh, we might have some geniuses in here. Probably not. What's that?
Very cautious.
Very cautious, yeah, exactly, carefully. Training's super important. It's the same with accessories. You guys may see a case on the wall, and I will tell you right now that out of the 20 case manufacturers that we support, each one of them will tell you that their case is different, and here's why. And it's true, they do. They specialize in different aspects of protection, different layers, different drop ratings, different this, different that. Customer sees a case is a case is a case. Might look pretty, might look tough, might look thin, whatever it is. But with training, we can show them the differences if they're really worried about protecting their device. And so training is available. We do have an online option that is rolling out at the beginning of next year that will enable you guys to have your own individual login for a training website to learn about all the brands that we support. So it'll be a great opportunity for store employees, store owners to log in, take a training session, and then get a free sample of that product once they complete it. So that'll be coming out early next year. And we're really excited about that because it really makes a difference in how your techs can help upsell accessories. Trained employees use their product knowledge to provide the right solutions to your customers. We just touched on that. If they know about the product that they're talking about, they're probably a lot more confident in selling it. Finally, the profit beyond repair. Accessories are essential in preserving the integrity of even the toughest smartphones. The new device talked about today is water resistant. Phones are becoming tougher. There's bendable phones. There's curved glass. There's everything in between. But every single one of those devices can still break. They're not indestructible yet. They also require power. They also require headphones. They also require a whole multitude of accessories to really enhance their experience. So why VoiceComm? We're the premier mobile accessory distributor. I can tell you that I've been in the wireless industry for just about 7 years now, and I've had the opportunity to work on both the manufacturer side and the distribution side. And I've worked with every distributor in the space. I've worked with now almost every manufacturer in the space. And I can honestly tell you that what makes VoiceComm's secret sauce different from anybody else that I've worked with is the fact that we have people that care about your business. There's a lot of companies out there that may not want to talk to you because you don't have 100 doors. They may not provide you the best pricing because you don't have 100 doors. And we disagree with that. You guys are entrepreneurs. You're trying to run a business. So we want to make sure that you're taken care of. Now, obviously, product's not going to be free. There's certain limitations to what you might consider great service. But I can tell you that we're dedicated to making it work for you. So with that, I want to introduce you to my team here. So I'm the Director of Sales for the Repair and Specialty Retail channel. Again, my contact info is up there. That's my cell phone number listed on the screen. And I encourage you to please call me, text me, tweet me, Twitter, my Facebook. MySpace? Sorry, guys. Do whatever you want to get a hold of us. I've got Andrew, Mike, and Jason, our senior account managers in the repair space. Each one of these guys has worked in the repair channel and understands your business and can do the same exact things that I can. And then if any of you have ever worked with VoiceComm before, chances are you've talked to Nicole. She is a sweetheart. She is the one that really makes our business work. She's the one that will confirm your orders, make sure they get shipped out right, get them shipped as quickly as possible, and really get you taken care of. So on a daily basis, if you have order questions, Nicole is definitely the person to support you. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Again, I apologize for being late, and I know I kind of might have let so many people down. I'm really sorry about that, but I'd like to open it up now for questions about accessories and creating profits beyond repair. Yes, ma'am.
So somebody just got their screen repaired to your company, say, pretend you're the repair.
I'm the repair guy, got it.
Yes, you're the repair person. How do you get them to spend more money on the accessory? Because they're already shelling out the price.
Exactly. That is the number one objection when it comes to sales in this space is that, they're upset that they're in your store in the first place, right? They're not coming in there going, hey, can you repair my phone? Typically doesn't happen. But it's based on easy qualifying questions. Something as simple as, hey, how did you break this? What happened? Are they a mom with kids? Were their kids playing with it? Or do they like to boat, swim? I mean, questions like that can really affect what product line you then show them. Oh, you love being out on a boat? We got a great waterproof case selection. Oh, you have kids? You might want to get a more rugged case like an OtterBox Defender or a Pelican Voyager case, something like that. Oh, you just dropped it out of your purse walking through the mall? Okay, I see that fashion's a big deal, but how about we get you a little bit more protective case on there? And just asking those qualifying questions will really help. The other thing that I've seen be really successful in this space is bundling. Creating a bundle that is almost like a care package for your device. So whether it's, if you get this screen repaired here and you buy 2 accessories, we'll give you 20% off the total accessory bill. Like 1 accessory, 10%, 2, 20, 3, 30%. Bundles like that have seemed to work really well, and that gets your attachment rate up and your profit up.
Does that work real well?
Bundling? Yeah, it's huge. Especially when you start working on products that work really well together. I'll give you a great example. Cases like the Spec Candy Shell, any of the Pelican cases, OtterBox Symmetry, Incipio Dual Pro, Griffin Survivor cases, any of those cases are perfect to match up with any other tempered glass screen protector because they all accept the tempered glass screen protector. Things that will limit you is like an OtterBox Defender or a LifeProof that has a built-in screen. What are you going to do? Right? You just eliminated one of those sales for yourself. So I would recommend that. Now, obviously, I'm not saying don't carry Defender or don't carry LifeProof because there are people that will always buy that. They've done such a great job branding themselves, and it really is a great case. So keep that in mind. You don't want to drive a customer to a smaller case that they don't actually want. But thinking of things like that will work well together is really great. I want to mention one other thing too. How many of you guys heard of or carry Gadget Guard currently? You do? Do you carry the Black Ice Plus product?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Maybe not. It's kind of new. It's kind of a new thing. So we are really, really close with Gadget Guard. Gadget Guard is a tempered glass manufacturer, and they are really specialized in the indirect space. So any Verizon, AT&T, Sprint store that's not corporately owned, that's where they really make their bread and butter. Zag really owns the retail space with Walmart and Best Buy and things like that. Gadget Guard really owns the mobile space. And with that, they've rolled out a new program just a couple of months ago called Black Ice Plus. And Black Ice Plus is a tempered glass screen product that includes a warranty on the device itself if the phone breaks. So using a product like that, it's a $45 retail price point, okay? $45 for tempered glass. That sounds outrageous, right? You guys probably sell it for $15, $20 and buy it for $1. This product will run you about $10, sells for $45, but it comes with a $100 guarantee if that phone breaks. So what we've been seeing is, or what we've been presenting to customers like you guys, is that in this case with the Black Ice Plus product is a serial number. And when they buy that, when you install that on their phone, you register that serial number for them at your store. And then if their screen breaks, not the glass, but if their phone breaks, they just come back to you. They'll get $100 off their repair bill that'll be reimbursed to you guys from Gadget Guard. And then you sell them another piece of glass. So you're making $35 up front on the profit on the glass the first sale. You're getting the repair, whatever that cost amount is, and then you're selling them another piece. Again, with the case. So a product like that has residual income and keeps that customer sticky is critical. I mean, it really works out really well. And $45 in a space for a person who's already busted their phone is not that hard of a sell. So thinking about things like that really will enhance that experience. Samsung is a little bit tougher, for sure. They don't have, the Black Ice Plus product doesn't exist for a curved device, so that is one of the downsides, but for any other regular device, it's really good. And that's a shameless plug. They don't pay me to say that. I'm just saying, like, thinking about accessories that work together like that will really help increase that. What other questions? We got 20 minutes, guys. I'm from Denver. Any comments about Colorado? I'm not high right now, I promise. Anybody gonna watch the Broncos game with me tomorrow night? No? Anybody awake? There we go.
I got a request, or I might be a question. So we do you guys, and one of the problems that we run into is selection of color options, I guess. And so we find, is there a way that can be changed or whatnot? We run into the selection of our options will narrow.
Okay.
You keep getting smaller and smaller.
Can you give me a specific example? Okay. For what device?
All models.
All models?
Yeah. I mean, iPhone's the biggest market, but
I was going to say, I haven't really heard that about OtterBox specifically, but there are definitely some brands out there that, you know, here's the challenge, is that we're at obviously the mercy of the vendors themselves. I mentioned right at the beginning that I was going to tell you about one very important piece in creating this program with all these different vendors is that I guess it was this time last year, CTI last year, we had a meeting with each one of those top vendors and asked them, hey, would you guys be willing to support us with product? I call it a long tail, but would you guys be willing to support us with product that has a long tail for devices and repair channel? And they've committed to doing that. So I think one of the biggest questions that I've heard is why are we out of stock on stuff like the 5C, Galaxy S4, S5, things like that. So what we've been doing in the past few months, I don't know how long ago you tried us out, but in the past few months is that anytime a vendor like this sends out a discontinuation notice, we ask them how much inventory they have and we buy it. We just buy out their inventory. So when that runs out, it's out. I mean, there's nothing we can do.
So it's the inventory they're not producing it.
Correct, exactly. So if it gets discontinued on our side and it's gone, there's not a whole lot I can do. But what I can tell you is that, like the iPhone 5C, for example, is a great one. When the iPhone 6 came out, everything got discontinued. Almost every vendor in the world just quit producing, period, because that phone went away. They were going with the 5S and the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. So the 5C just got totally destroyed. And we went back and we actually got OtterBox, companies like OtterBox, to turn their tools back on to make more cases, to bring them back. So there is a lot of vendors out there that we are doing that with now and trying to create that long tail for devices that, like I said, S4, LG G3, G4, some of those older devices. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be a lot better than hopefully anywhere else, to be honest with you, with that product mix. But good question. Yeah, I mean, I want that feedback too. If there's something that you're like, hey, why does so-and-so have this case and you guys don't? Like, that's something that we need to hear about. So we're very, very, very transparent. Good question.
So you all offer the displays that were shown in pictures?
Yep, absolutely.
Have a minimum order?
Yeah, typically minimum orders on displays, none of the displays will actually cost you. There's no out-of-pocket cost for a display. There is, typically it's a load-in, whatever it takes to load up the display. And they ship directly from the manufacturer directly to your store, and you can set them up however you'd like. So, yeah, they're all available. Most of our customers have created something or another. They'll either be a countertop display, a floor display, or it'll be something that works on a slat wall. And yeah, they offer those free of charge as a minimum order. So a lot of brands are doing that now, which is great because you typically don't have the resources of a AT&T store. Let's be honest. So it's good to have that extra merchandising help.
So we have a customer comes into our stores, we have a Walmart down the street, the cost of those cases compared to a Walmart, I mean, what's the price of it? You're going to be able to.
What do you mean, as far as like a MSRP versus cost? Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how to answer your question because there's a couple different things. One is MSRP should be the same across the board. Now there are certain things like OtterBox you'll see at Walmart. I think they have it at $44.95 or $5 less than what the real MSRP is. Yeah, I mean you're going to make 50% on an OtterBox type of brand. There are other brands like basically almost any other brand except OtterBox and LifeProof you can make 60 to 70 points on. So you got to look at some of those that aren't available everywhere. Spigen has been a really popular line in repair. The only downside to Spigen is they're huge on Amazon. So if a customer shops online, they're going to find a Spigen case for $12, and that's not a great deal. But other case lines that aren't readily available, like Incipio Dual Pro, for example, they have 400 different options of Dual Pro cases. You can easily get a product mix of cases that aren't available next door at Target or Walmart and preserve that MSRP value in that space. So a lot of those are readily available for you, and I can help you out with that. I can say, hey, here's what our top sellers are in that category for Dual Pro, and know that they are directed at a repair channel store. I'm not going to give you data for Verizon store because that's not applicable, So it really helps out. What else? Anything else? Was this information valuable for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, somewhat? Good. Yeah, I mean, I would encourage you guys to come check us out. We actually do have a booth here on the floor at the Wireless Repair Expo of CTIA. And for everybody in this room or any friends that you refer, we've got two different programs. One is if you decide to give us a shot, it'll be 10% off your first order. So what I tell people is even if you don't want to use VoiceComm, save 10% one time and just give us a shot. See what it looks like to shop on our website. Our website is fully automated. It's an e-commerce website. It's going to look very similar to shopping on Amazon. You can add products to a cart, check out, and you can deliver and ship to or bill to by location. So if you have one store or you have 100 stores, you can enter in 100 different shipping addresses. And how our system works is as soon as you log into your page, you can select what address you're shopping for, and then you can shop, add to a cart for that location, check out, and that order will be shipped to that location. Then you can go through and either copy that order to all the other stores, or you can shop for another store individually. So it's a really easy website to manage your inventory on. All of our inventory is live updated on the website. So if you see something that has 3 pieces left, there's 3 pieces left. If it has 0, it's out of stock. So live inventory is really important to make sure you're getting what you need. We also offer a shipping program for repair stores. Any order over $500 is going to ship for free, no matter what. It'll be UPS ground shipping by default, but it ships for free over $500 if you're a repair store. So make sure you tell us you're a repair store. And then pricing is basically what we've done is we've taken our buying power as a repair channel. Again, think of this as a family. This is my family up here. The 5 of us are a family, and we're dedicated to you guys. So what we've been able to do is combine all repair stores into a buying group, so to speak. So the pricing that you'll get is essentially buying like you were a 3, 4, 1,200 store dealer. So keep that in mind as well. We try to make it, again, as fair as possible for somebody that owns 1 store versus somebody that owns 300. Okay? So that's it. I appreciate it, guys. Come and see us on the floor. We also have a suite at the Palazzo. It's suite 3720. So if you want to come by and check out all the products we have them all on display in there, from audio, cases, Bluetooth, anything. Come check it out in the suite. Otherwise, I appreciate the time and look forward to hearing from you guys. So if you have any questions, please let me know, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.